So our session today is an Irish road trip, a road trip around the country. My name is Donnacha McNamara. I'm the Vice President Internationalisation and Alumni for Technological University of the Shannon. It would seem as we gather here today, it feels fitting to take our inspiration from the presence that shaped not just our region, but the very identity of Ireland, and that is the great River Shannon. For those of you who don't know, the River Shannon is the longest river in the British Isles, and it forms the name of our university, as it connects our two campuses between Athlone and Limerick. The Shannon is more than a river though. It's the spine of Ireland, running the length of our island. For thousands of years it's been a source of life and connection, feeding communities, enabling trade, distinguishing boundaries and inspiring poets. The Shannon has witnessed ancient kings, Viking ships, monastic scholars and modern engineers. It has carried dreams, discoveries and change. But the Shannon is not a relic of the past. It's a living, breathing symbol of how we learn, evolve, flow forward together today. Every river begins somewhere. The Shannon starts in quite a small spring in County Fermanagh, a modest pool where underground streams find their way to the surface. From that single point, it grows, widening, deepening, gathering strength and wisdom as it travels southward. In many ways, this is the story of education itself. Learning begins as a small spring, a spark of curiosity, a question asked, a possibility glimpsed. As students journey through their studies, that curiosity gathers momentum. They meet new ideas, new disciplines, new perspectives. Along the way, they encounter obstacles, rocks, rapids, moments of uncertainty. But like the Shannon, they always find a path, carving new channels through persistence, creativity, and innovation. Education, like the river, does not stop at a single point of achievement. It keeps moving, adapting, reshaping itself, learning from every bend, every channel, and every confluence. The Shannon mirrors all of our universities. Shannon links towns, communities, and campuses, and so too does higher education. Here in Ireland, and for us at TUS, we are particularly defined by our connectivity. Just as the Shannon gathers strength from its many smaller tributaries, the Inny, the Brosna, the Suck, so too does our university gather energy from diverse sources, from research, from teaching, from industry partnerships, from international collaborations, from our alumni, and of course from our students. And just as the Shannon flows through landscapes that are rural, urban, ancient and modern, so too do we navigate multiple terrains of science, IT, creativity, technology, humanities, local engagement, and global ambition. Each campus on the river, from Athlone to Limerick, represents a point along that flow, a place where knowledge pools and circulates, before continuing onward to enrich others. Together they form a network of learning that mirrors the geography of the Shannon itself, continuous, connected, and constantly moving towards new horizons. Eventually, the Shannon meets the Atlantic, where fresh water meets salt water, where local meets global. This is not the end of the Shannon's journey, just the beginning, where the river becomes part of something larger and more powerful. In the same way, our graduates, researchers, and educators eventually move beyond our campuses, carrying with them the values, skills, and insights that shaped them at TUS. When they enter the wider world, they become part of the great ocean of global knowledge, influencing industries, building communities, forming societies far beyond our shores. And yet, no matter how far they travel, that single source remains, the place where it all began. For them, that source is a classroom, a lab, a lecture, a mentor, a colleague, here at TUS, beside the River Shannon. Thank you.